themselves NBA champions.
So, Finals MVP goes to Nikola Jokić.
What would the Denver Nuggets be without Nikola Jokić? Would they be the same team without him? Regardless, he's made a massive impact in the NBA on the team, and if you ever end up playing with him, our advice is to always keep your hands up. After becoming the MVP back-to-back and then the Finals MVP last year, Nikola Jokić has clearly made himself known in the league. His ability to make plays and see things make opponents frustrated. His vision on the court is what sets him apart as an all-star player, and it's what helped lead the Denver Nuggets to their NBA title. Throughout this video, we're going to walk through Nikola's mindset on the court and behind the scenes that made history with the Denver Nuggets. Nikola's path to the NBA was a little bit different than most players.
Let's go Nuggets, what?
His career in the NBA almost didn't happen at the start. 2 years before getting signed to the Nuggets, he played in Serbia for the Megalex and averaged only 1.8 points, 2 rebounds, and 10.2 minutes per game. After a year of putting in work, he was drafted 41st overall by the Nuggets. But just before getting drafted, Nikola actually pulled his name out for 2 weeks during the 2014 NBA draft, according to his agent. And then, when Nikola did get drafted, he was sleeping. Obviously, this is also because he was on the other side of the world, but you would think he'd stay up for the launch of his career in the NBA. If you were watching the draft on TV, you wouldn't have even seen him get drafted since they drafted Nikola during a Taco Bell commercial. And if you were quick enough to notice, you'd see his name pop up below the ad. When this happened, Nikola's brother called him with the news, and apparently Nikola hung up and went back to bed. That said, he didn't come to Denver for another year. He took the year to continue playing in Serbia instead. Today, Nikola is recognized for his ability to see things on the court and make plays like never before. It's evident that Nikola sees the play before it's made. It's almost like the man is time slipping like he's Loki, because he always seems to know the end result of each play he makes. For example, his ability to throw the ball down the court before dribbling tells you the vision he sees. It's probably safe to say that both teams aren't ready for what Nikola would do with the ball, so you always have to be ready. Here's a few examples. In January 2019, the Nuggets played against the LA Clippers. In the third quarter, Avery Bradley attempts a three-pointer and misses. Nikola gets the rebound with one hand, and before he even dribbles the ball, he immediately turns around and throws it like he's a quarterback all the way to Jamal Murray, who is by himself on the other side of the court, and the rest is history. Against Orlando Magic in February, Jalen Suggs misses a three-pointer. Nikola gets the rebound and once again sees Bruce Brown at the end of the court and sends it perfectly to him and finishes with a layup. The defense just couldn't catch a break on this play. Now this next one is just insane. On March 10th against the Spurs, Trey Jones finishes both his free throws with 1.8 seconds left in the second quarter. Nikola takes the ball and inbounds it with a full court Hail Mary all the way to Jamal Murray, who releases the shot with 1 second left for the buzzer beater. The fact that he makes all these passes look so easy is crazy. But what's even more crazy is when he sent the ball down the court to Aaron Gordon for an alley-oop. The cameraman could barely catch this live because once again, nobody saw it coming. And neither did the Lakers in last year's playoffs when the Nuggets swept them in the conference finals. Nikola helped lead the Nuggets to their first ever conference finals breakthrough, averaging 27.8 points per game, 14.5 rebounds per game, and 11.8 assists per game, while shooting 50.6% overall and 47.1% from the three-point line. Another thing you won't see coming is when Nikola cuts the ball through the defense. You could be running down the court and you'll get a pass out of nowhere. This is why we mentioned earlier to always keep your hands up. In December 2016 against the Atlanta Hawks, during the third quarter, Chris Humphries misses the layup. Nikola grabs the rebound and brings the ball down the court. Approaching the three-point line, he notices Gary Harris on the left and chooses to keep looking left, distracting the three players in front of him while he makes a blind pass through the defense for Harris to make the dunk. Against the Wizards in December 2022, during the third quarter, Corey Kispert misses his shot. Nikola gets the rebound and barely brings the ball halfway, and then sends a laser through the defenses to KCP for the open layup. The way this guy can send mid-court lasers and the defense can't stop, it tells you how many steps ahead he is.
Why so serious?
Here's another one to prove the point. During the first quarter against the Minnesota Wolves in January 2021, Jake Layman misses the three-pointer. Nikola picks up the rebound, and just after leaving the three-point line on their side, he sends another laser pass to Jermichael Green, who then makes the dunk. Now, if you're not convinced that these plays could set Nikola Jokić apart from the competition, maybe the way he touch passes or sends the ball blindly will change your mind. Against the Spurs in December 2021, Monty Morris takes a pass from Nikola at the three-point line. Morris lulls the ball back to Nikola, who then touch passes the ball to Gordon for the dunk. This man moved the ball like it was a tip-in hockey. Aaron Gordon stood there and received the ball on a platter while Devin Vassell was completely lost. In March 2017, between the Nuggets and Lakers during the second quarter, Jamal Murray misses the three-pointer. Nikola gets the rebound and Will Barton sneaks up from the outside, and somehow Nikola knows he's coming, so he sends a blind pass behind the back right to Barton for the layup. Another touch pass is against the Atlanta Hawks. Jamal Murray lofts it to Nikola and then touch passes it to Zeke Naji, who is wide open under the net and finishes with a layup. During the third quarter against the Indiana Pacers in March 2017, Danilo Gallinari passed to Nikola from the three-point line, who then sends another blind pass behind the back to Wilson Chandler to finish with the layup. You can clearly see that Miles Turner is completely caught off guard during this play. Can we argue that maybe Nikola Jokić is the greatest Nugget player ever? His name is talked about often within the organization as he leads the all-time assists and rebounds while ranking 4th in points, field goal percentage, steals, games played, and three-pointers made. He's also 5th in free throws made and the only Denver player to be named MVP. On top of that, he leads the franchise in all NBA first team appearances 3 times. He's also incredible at passing the ball outside of the three-point line. Against OKC in December 2021, right at the beginning of the game, you can clearly see all 3 players fully engaged with Nikola while Monty Morris sits all by himself at the three-point line. Nikola uses this distraction to his advantage to send an amazing pass all the way to the open point guard, and it's a wrap from there with an easy 3. Another easy 3 was for Bruce Brown, who sat at the three-point line while Nikola took all the heat from a double-team play. Fakes a jump shot into a pass to the wide open with arms up Bruce, who has more than enough time to make the three-pointer against Miami. Austin Rivers also had more than enough time against the Hornets in May 2021. Nikola makes a massive pass that catches everybody off guard, while Austin Rivers makes the three-pointer with no stress. Looking to the 2023-2024 season, Nikola Jokić is looking to break his own triple-double record and potentially win another NBA title. According to the NBA ranked 2023-2024 player rankings, Nikola Jokić was projected to be the second best just under Giannis Antetokounmpo. He led the Nuggets in points, rebounds, and assists in 6 straight seasons, which is the most by any player in history. It doesn't sound like it will be long for Nikola Jokić to get to the top spot. He still has room for growth, and it's been mentioned if he can improve his defense and be more aggressive at the three-point line, a second championship won't be a surprise. Now, what isn't surprising is how Steph Curry makes some of the most insane comebacks. Check out this video to see what that's all about.